We're heading into the depth of winter, so it's getting pretty cold outside. So I'm gonna head to Argentina to find some warmth. And I don't actually mean traveling to the country. I mean finding a glass or a bottle of red wine from the region that really warms the soul. So I have 5 tips to share with you. First tip is not to think of all Malbec as the same, and specifically not all Mendoza Malbec. Mendoza is a big province with lots of different sub-regions. So if you like that lighter, softer, easier, kind of cherryish fruit style, pick wines that are typically labeled as Mendoza. If you like more concentration, darker color, more black fruit, spice, think about the higher elevation sub-regions, Uco Valley being one, or some of its sub-regions like Guatalaria, Las Chacayas, or the Tupangado. I like going to Catena for these wines. Catena is a pioneer of the style, and they can be found in just about any wine store. My second tip is to not look just at Mendoza. Argentina has a lot of growing regions, and if you like that deep, dark, concentrated Malbec style, look even further north than Mendoza to places like San Juan, Catamarca, and Salta. These places have really high elevation vineyards that deliver Malbecs that have great color, great concentration, great richness. A couple of my favorites would be Don David is an easy to find one, but this wine over here, the Colomé Alamea, is a great producer from the very far north of Argentina. Tip 3 is to don't think of all Malbec as being oaky. Yes, in the past, a lot of them were, but now modern winemakers like Zuccardi and Piedenegra are changing the style. They're moving away from a lot of oak to aging in other vessels like concrete tanks, amphora. What's created here is more wines of freshness, fruitiness, and less of that kind of overpowering oak character. Again, I like the wine of Piedenegra here. Not that expensive, it's under $20, and it's a good reflection of a movement to a modern style. Tip number 4 is it's not all Malbec. You know, countries produce a lot of different grape varietals, and Argentina is one of them. For red wines, they have a lot of Cabernet, a lot of Bonarda, but 2 varietals that are on the rise are Syrah and Cabernet Franc. I'd like to recommend Cabernet Franc. It delivers floral and spice notes on the nose. It's lush and easy to drink. A great style for just a lazy Friday evening with a pizza. Tip number 5 is I'm gonna contradict myself. It can't be red wine all the time. Of course you need some white wine. So if you like Chardonnay and richer styles, go to Mendoza. If you like Chardonnay but a little more elegance, you can go to the coast near Buenos Aires. You go to Patagonia, or you go to a higher elevation vineyard site in Mendoza or one of the northern regions. I actually like this Pinot Grigio from Mendoza, not the grape you would associate with Argentina, but this producer Piedenegra has been producing with it for decades, has really perfected the style. Expect a little more flavor than your typical Italian Pinot Grigio. It's a really good value.